Good evening, I'm Miracle Garrett.
And I'm CJ Craig, and welcome to this edition of UCentral News.
And many Americans are worried about their money and how the government shutdown will affect them directly. Luckily, if you receive Social Security and disability benefits, you can still receive your monthly payments. CNN's John Lorick has more.
Although inflation in the U.S. is easing from 4-decade highs, financial concerns are rising for many households.
I have to cut down on what I should eat, what I should buy, where I should go. Do I want to go out tonight?
According to a Bank of America survey shared exclusively with CNN, 67% of U.S. employees say the cost of living is increasing faster than their salaries. The study also found 64% of workers say they are stressed about their financial future, while 80% of people between 35 and 44 years old say they feel likewise.
We're forced to make all these bad choices and bad decisions just to live our lifestyles, so it's pretty sad.
A similar, albeit much bigger, situation about money flow is hovering over the Beltline.
Funding the government is one of the most basic fundamental responsibilities of the Congress, and if the Republicans in the House don't start doing the job, we should stop electing them.
If a deal isn't made by the end of the week, the government will shut down. Among the potential impacts, active military members and Border Patrol agents will go without pay.
I'm looking at it through the lens, how do we prevent this shutdown from, or how do we minimize it from to 10 days instead of 10 weeks? And that starts now, not waiting and keep continuing the finger-pointing game. I'm
John Lawrence reporting.
And at UCO today, there was an intruder drill that practiced what you should do if you were caught in that situation. Reporter Titus Leong went to talk to students to see how well prepared they felt for the drill.
I wouldn't say I was really annoyed. I kind of wish that they would give us a little bit more time to expect it, because didn't really get anything beforehand.
It's a little bit disturbing, but it's necessary.
I think I received an email or something about it a couple days ago, but then even as the drill was occurring, I got a phone call, a text, and an email saying it was just a drill.
We also got an expert opinion by Dr. Jenkins, a professor of criminal justice here at UCO. Here's what he had to say.
No, honestly, I don't think they are. It's good that we're doing drills. In talking to a number of people, students were still in line with getting their coffee, still in the hallways, and were commenting to themselves that it's just a drill. So they didn't really take it seriously. But that just takes time and possibly some communication from the university to let them know that this is something that they need to take seriously. Another comment from another faculty member is that during the drill they're told to let students in once they lock the doors, and that's fine. Except for that I worry about students thinking that's their only alternative is to get in a locked door, because let's say there is an active shooter and he's in the hallway and you open the door and you let the students in, but you also let the shooter in. Now the whole idea about locking the door is to deny victims to the shooter, right? To make the area as sparse of victims as possible until police can respond and take care of the situation. So when you open the doors, because students think they have to go into a locked door, you take the chance in a real situation of letting a shooter in. So we need to let students know that the actual options are lockdown, fight, flight, right? Usually it's fight or flight, it's fight, flight, or freeze. We need to teach them not to freeze. We need to teach them if they can't get behind a locked door, they need to get out of the building, right? Get out of the building, run as far as they can, take a few deep breaths and run some more. If they can get behind a locked door, that's great, but what you don't want is people in the hallway trying to get in doorways that are already locked. They need to exit the building as quickly as possible. So, I mean, this is something relatively new. I've been here 11 years, and we haven't done this on a regular basis. So I think it's really just a matter of time to get people used to the drill, used to realizing that if they're caught in a hallway by themselves, or not, they can't get behind a locked door, that they need to run and exit the building. And then maybe some monitors in the buildings to say, hey, take this seriously, get out of line for your coffee. You know, this is not a game. Mm-hmm. But that just takes time and attention and people getting used to how to react.
Yeah.
And also happening here on campus, UCO's food recovery program, Bronco Bites, was recently awarded the 2023 Towering Spirit Education Award from Keep Oklahoma Beautiful. The award recognizes outstanding achievements pertaining to Oklahoma's environment, and Bronco Bites was awarded for its positive impact and sustainable contributions. Since its launch in fall of 2022, the program has recovered more than 2,000 pounds of food and provided resources for more than 300 students, faculty, and staff.
And happening around OKC, Embark Transit is offering the public half-price transit passes from October 1st through October 7th. The sale includes daily, monthly, and annual transit passes for fixed-route buses, OKC streetcars, and Spokie's bike share. Transit passes that are purchased during half-price sale can be used for Embark BRT, which is scheduled to launch on December 3rd. And, you know, it's feeling a lot like summer out there. I know I just said December right there, but, you know, I'm still thinking about shorts, t-shirt out there. It's been kind of hot lately.
The weather outside today felt great. I know it was lovely as I was walking around. Jules, what are the temperatures like for this week?
Thank you, Miracle and CJ. And yes, it is such a beautiful day outside. And happy Tuesday, UCO family. My name is Jules Black, and I'm here to give you your first look at weather. So right now, it's sitting at 89 degrees. It is sunny. It is clear outside. We didn't see a lot of clouds. Our winds are running southeast, 3 miles per hour. So we're not feeling a lot of wind coming at us. And we have a very low humidity rate, 28%. And it feels a lot cooler than it actually is, 86 degrees. So again, today was wonderful, beautiful, clear, and it's going to stay clear tonight. Our low is going to be 66 degrees. Our winds are going to pick up just a bit, not too much, but it's running southeast, 6 miles per hour, and we have no % of rain that we're going to see. So again, clear skies. It's beautiful outside. I've been walking around. I've been enjoying the weather, and it is going to be looking clear all week. So stay tuned for your 7-day forecast later in the show. For now, back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Jules. And UCO is also hosting the Oklahoma Blood Drive tomorrow. If you would like to donate blood, walk-ins are accepted. The blood drive will be held in the Nye University Center in room 421 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Donors will receive a free t-shirt and 1 admission to the Oklahoma City Zoo. If you want to be a donor, you can book an appointment online by going to yourbloodinstitute.org.
And UCO is also hosting its Fall Career and Internship Fair on Wednesday, September 27th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the Nye University Center's Grand Ballroom. Local and national organizations will be at the event to discuss full-time and part-time employment and also other graduate school opportunities. It is a free event open to the public. Also, don't forget to bring several copies of your resume. And remember, professional dress is highly encouraged.
And if you don't have a suit needed for the career fair, the community closet is open to all UCO students for free. UCO's community closet is located in Thatcher Hall, room 106. The clothing, shoes, and accessories available range from casual to professional. They also have personal hygiene supplies available for gender non-conforming students. The community closet also offers chest binders. Sizes range from extra small to 5X, and they are always accepting donations.
And, you know, speaking of clothing, you know, it's time to start breaking out these shorts and t-shirts again. It's been hot out there recently.
It has been hot. I'm not complaining about it, though the fall temperatures are coming in.
For sure. They're slowly trickling in. But join us after the break. Jules Black has your weather update coming up right after this.
Back and change it all. I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
In the land of wonder and awe, you won't believe you see what you saw. Where there's something to do for young and for old, where stories are written and then they're retold. Visit travelok.com today. Come see for yourself and come out to play.
Welcome back, UCO family. My name is Jules Black, and I'm here to give you your weather update. So right now, we're going to start with our statewide look at tomorrow. Our highs, starting in Guyman, is going to be 91 degrees, 92 in Woodward, 92 in Clinton, and 95 up in Altus. We have 90 in Enid, 90 in OKC, 93 in Lawton, and 90 in Ardmore. And as we head eastern side, Ponca City and Tulsa is going to be around 91, and also McAllister, 94 down in Idabel, and 87 in Miami. So our highs are looking pretty high in the low 90s compared to the 70s and 80s we saw over the past few weeks. Now we're going to go ahead and look at our 7-day forecast. As I said before, 89 degrees, looking clear skies. Look at that board. All we're seeing is sun and clear skies this week. Later tonight, we're going to see 66. Going into tomorrow, 90 is our high, and later tonight, Wednesday night is going to be 67 degrees. Thursday is a 91 with a low of 68. Friday, 90 with a low of 69. And going into the weekend, Saturday is 88 degrees and a 67 for your low. Sunday, 87 with a 66 that night, and Monday going into next week is also 87. And like I said, look at those beautiful suns on the screen. Clear skies. It's such perfect weather to just be outside, doing outside activities, doing sports, having a picnic. I know I'm going to have a picnic this week. It's going to look so beautiful, but right now that's all I have for you. I'm going to give it back to the desk.
Thank you, Jules. And you know, a picnic doesn't sound too bad, especially if it's going to be 90 degrees the entire week. You might as well sign me up.
Clear skies, no chance of rain.
Well, coming up on social media, how students can get involved in homecoming.
Perla Tovar has your social media update coming up next.
I was raised to believe in the power of possibility, to always move forward but never forget where I came from, to value hard work, ingenuity, and hospitality. On one hand, my people are rough and rugged. On the other, refined and elegant. They taught me how to love beautiful things and cherish my past, to seek out adventure, eat well, and to have a good time. So I keep their traditions alive every place I go. They call me Oklahoma City, but you can call me the modern frontier.
UCentral News as a whole, you got to be in those different areas, like being on camera, being off camera, being in the control room. And so I feel like that is what prepared me most about being in the workplace.
UCentral and the Mass Comm department has provided me all the tools and the fundamentals that are needed in order to thrive well and thrive fast at my job.
Maybe it's time to hit the road and visit a place where stories unfold. This is the land of the ultimate road trip, with sights old and new on Route 66. There's fun to be had, so much to do, and a few new surprises before you get through. Oklahoma has the most miles to share of Route 66. It's really quite rare. TravelOK.com will show you the way. Come see for yourself this iconic highway.
Welcome back, Broncos. I'm Perla Tovar with all of your social media updates. Taylor Swift shared some exciting news this morning that her tour isn't the only thing that she's taking worldwide. The Eras Tour concert film is now officially confirmed coming to theaters worldwide on October 13th. You can pre-order your tickets online today to watch her tour on the big screen. Here's a quick trailer.
Welcome to the Eras Tour. To go on a little adventure together, and that adventure is going to span 17 years of music. How does that sound?
And Pretty Little Liars and the Vampire Diaries alum Tori DeVetto announced her engagement to Jared Lapine on Instagram yesterday. She captioned her post, "Earlier this month at 5 p.m. on a weekday while walking back trails at the farm, still in PJs and goat boots, he got down on one knee and what I hoped wasn't poison ivy and asked for forever. My answer was obvious. Congratulations to the two Hollywood stars." And Broncos, I hope that you don't miss your opportunity to have your voice heard and help select the 2023 Homecoming Royal Broncos. There are 10 candidates on the Royalty Court. Candidates were required to have above a 3.0 GPA, be nominated by their student organization, demonstrate their involvement at UCO, and were interviewed with a panel of faculty and staff. All candidates' posters are displayed on the second floor of the Nye University Center to help you decide who you would like representing the UCO student body. Just to give you guys a quick glimpse of how to vote, you guys are going to hop onto Instagram, you're going to search UCO Homecoming, click on the link in the bio, and it'll direct you to log into your UCO account. And once you're all in, you'll see your 10 candidates. You'll select your top 2 candidates that you believe will best represent the university. Click submit and you're done. It's super easy. Voting will be open through tomorrow, Wednesday, September 27th at 11:59 p.m. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Perla. And coming up in sports, UCO volleyball was on the road again tonight as they try to find that rhythm again.
And the professional baseball season is winding down, but the race in one division is heating up. Mark Lowe has today's sports report up next.
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back, Broncos. I'm Mark Lowe, and this is your Thursday Sports Report. The volleyball team's fire was snuffed out last week when they took on Nebraska Kearney, and today they look to spark another hot streak. The Lady Chos are making the 3.5-hour long trip up to Pittsburgh, Kansas tonight to face off against the Gorillas. The Gorillas were in town last week and were sent back home with an L after the Lady Chos took them down in 3 sets. They say history tends to repeat itself, so let's hope for that tonight. Good luck and roll Chos. And in football news, head football coach Adam Dorrell has been nominated for the NCAA Division II Gold Award. As announced yesterday by the NCAA, Coach Dorrell was among 231 nominees to receive the Gold Award. The award, which recognizes individuals that have made a positive impact on Division II, will be awarded to 2 finalists, 1 male and 1 female. The finalists will be named on November 6th after a committee from Division II reviews all finalists and makes their selections. Good luck, Coach. And keeping it on the football field, the first week of conference play in college football has come and gone, and we saw a lot of big scoring games as well as some close ones. A lot of eyes were on Eugene, Oregon as Coach Prime and company got steamrolled by the Ducks. Some top 10 opponents struggled in their matchups like Florida State and Utah, but we also saw some thrillers like Ohio State and Notre Dame, LSU and Arkansas, and Oregon State against Washington State. All 3 of these games ended with just a 3-point difference. Week 2 of conference play is coming this weekend, and there's quite a few games to keep an eye on and expect some upsets. But that's a story for Thursday, so be sure to watch that show and see who I have on Upset Watch. And finally today, we're kicking it over to the baseball diamond where the season is starting to wind down, but the race for the playoff spots is heating up, and it's heating up fast. Teams have been battling it out all season for one of the 12 spots, and all divisions have a team representing them, except for one, the AL West. This division has been nothing short of exciting to watch this season as the lead has changed time and time again between 3 teams, the Texas Rangers, the Houston Astros, and the Seattle Mariners. As of right now, the Rangers have a 2.5-game lead over the Astros, while the Mariners are 4 games behind the Astros, and they're playing each other today and tomorrow to battle it out for who gets to try to dethrone the Rangers. Texas, however, has the ball in their court to win the division as they face off against the Los Angeles Angels today and tomorrow and wrap up their season with a series against Seattle starting Thursday. It'll be interesting to watch and see how everything unfolds over the next 5 days as the push for the playoffs continues. CJ, we talked a little bit about the race earlier. Who do you got taking the AL West this year?
You know, it's a real competitive division. There are a lot of good players. All 3 of those teams I can see going on and having some great playoff success. But if I had to choose a team today, I would probably have to go with the Rangers just because I feel like their bullpen, they just have a lot of guys in there who can get the job done. They can get in there, get a lot of strikeouts, get a lot of guys to get out, and they can get their job done.
Okay. Well, coming up, we'll take a look at a milestone in space discovery.
And Jules Black will have our last look at weather after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back, and for the first time, NASA has returned an asteroid sample to Earth. The OSIRIS-REx spacecraft swung by Earth Sunday and delivered a sample collected from the asteroid Bennu. The delivery was made by releasing a capsule containing nearly 9 ounces of asteroid rocks and soil from space toward a landing zone in the Utah desert. Teams are now collecting the samples and will take them to Houston to study. Scientists say this is a big opportunity to learn more about the origins of the solar system. And after the drop, OSIRIS-REx will continue its tour of the solar system to capture a detailed look at a different asteroid.
And Tinder has announced a brand new subscription plan for its users. However, most people won't be able to access it. Tinder announced a new plan called Tinder Select that will cost $500 a month for a total of $6,000 per year. The plan includes features like allowing users to direct message people without matching with them, prioritize placements on other users' feeds, early access to new features, and an exclusive badge on the user's profile. Tinder Select is invite only, so less than 1% of users have access to Tinder Select. Tinder also says that they plan to have a tiny amount of users, but the revenue made off of those users will more than make up for the money lost. And you know, $500 a month, that's a lot of money.
I better find the love of my life.
Of course.
That's all I'm saying. I just better find the love of my life.
Well, let's go ahead and toss it over to Jules Black for that last look at weather. Jules, what's it going to be?
Thank you, Miracle and CJ. We're just going to go ahead and start with tomorrow's forecast. Early in the morning, 7 a.m., it's going to be clear skies, 66. It's going to be nice and cool. If you're going on a run, if you're going to work out, if you're going to work in the morning, you won't see a lot of You'll see sun. You won't see a lot of things in the sky, though. You won't see any rain. Lunchtime, noon, it's going to be sunny, 85 degrees. Like I said before, perfect weather for a picnic. I'm definitely going to do it. And later in the night, it's going to be 84 degrees. It is going to be clear, nice and clear. So if you're hanging out with friends, if you're playing some sports, you know, you got to love that weather tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up our weather. Like I said, clear skies all week. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. And our fun fact of the day is it's National Dumpling Day and Pancake Day. Unfortunately, I found out that IHOP's National Pancake Day is not the same as this National Pancake Day, so don't go to IHOP expecting a free short stack of pancakes. So I'll be making my own tonight. And I have a little weather joke for you, Miracle and CJ. So what's the difference between weather and climate?
Climate is what it's gonna feel like, and weather is what it actually is.
Well, let me. You can't weather a tree, but you can climb it.
I think my soul
That's my joke.
A little bit. Just a little bit. I
thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
It's a very good joke. Very funny.
That's all I have for you guys. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Jules. And unfortunately, that is all the time we have for UCentral News. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm CJ Craig.
And I'm Miracle Garrett. You guys have a great night.